So at this time, I'm going to allow my wonderful colleague, Miss Jasmine Vargas, who you all met earlier, to introduce our resource fair attendees. So Jasmine, handing it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And once again, for those of you who have joined us already through our FAFSA and our Dream Up application, as well as our live Q&A, I was excited to see some of you in our scholarship presentation. There is one more scholarship presentation happening if you've not yet to join us. But right now, I'd like to welcome you all to our Cash for College Resource Fair. And here we are going to be highlighting some of the amazing programs and services that Mount SAC does have to offer. I will have each of our programs introduce themselves and a little bit about the program. And so let me go ahead and share screen so I can go ahead and get this PowerPoint going. Let me see. Share screen. And we are good to go. There we go. Awesome. So our first presenter is going to be Miss Elizabeth Liz Hernandez from the Accessibility Resource Center. So Access.
Hi, Jasmine. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. My internet is a little unstable, so let me know if you cannot hear me or if I cut off. So welcome, everyone, to the resource part of the presentation. My name is Liz, and I am a counselor in Access, which stands for Accessibility Resource Centers for Students. And go ahead and you can go to the next slide, please.
Let's make sure. Yay.
Okay. So what do we do, right? So if you're a student that has a 504 plan or an IEP, you're receiving special education services, and this is a program that you're going to want to be a part of. Why? Because we provide classroom and testing accommodations. So if you here on the screen, you could see some of the examples of the accommodations that we do provide. For the classroom, we do provide students with shared notes, audio recording of lectures, American Sign Language interpreting, which is what currently is going on right now, captioning on videos and movies. For testing, we can provide more time for you to take your exam or your quiz. And if you're a student that gets really anxious or really nervous when you're taking an exam, you can test in a separate location that is distraction reduced, and that way you can concentrate. We also have some great courses available for math and writing support. So if you're a student that struggles with your math or with your writing, with writing essays, we have 2 professors that can help you. We also have a computer lab where you can go and study and get some help with your homework, with your assignments, or you could just use it to study on your own and use the computers. We have a new component that is called executive functioning. And what it means is that you pretty much get assistance with time management and study skills. So you can meet with his name is Kevin. You can meet with him to plan out your schedule and make sure that you're turning in everything on time. Other services include our acquired brain injury, our TRAM services, our DHH center. We also have a program called Puzzle Project, and that is geared to help students that are diagnosed with autism. Next slide, please. So how can you apply? So there's steps that you need to do. So steps to apply include, the first one is submitting your Access application online, which is located on our Access website. And you could see here our Access website on the screen. And while you're doing the application, you will provide verification of disability. So you can upload like your latest IEP or your latest 504 plan that you're doing as a senior. And then that would suffice the documentation portion. And then the last step is step number 3, and that's meeting with the counselor, like myself or my colleagues, so that we can talk about what are the struggles that you have and how we can help you with the accommodation. So it is 3 steps. And here are just some pictures of some of the, to show that we serve students that have what I like to call invisible disabilities, meaning that you cannot tell, right? You cannot tell if someone is, having anxiety or depression or any other mental health illness. So we serve students that have physical limitations, and we also serve students that have invisible disabilities. And our goal is to make sure that you're successful. So here's our email that you can use, our general email, access@mountsac.edu, our phone number, and then also our website. So I do see that Teresa dropped it on the chat. So thank you, Teresa. You could definitely check out our website for additional information. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Liz, and for sharing that information. Awesome. All right. So our next presenter is joining us from the Arise program, Ms. Tatasia Segwa.
Thank you. Happy Saturday, everyone. Just want to thank our awesome financial aid team for inviting our programs out to share a little bit about what we do on campus. And my name is, as was mentioned, my name is Tutasia Swing, and I am the program specialist for the Arise program. As you see underneath, it says ANAPISI program. We are grant funded by the ANAPISI grant. That's an acronym for Asian American, Native American, Pacific Islander students, serving institutions. So we do serve our Asian American and Pacific Islander students. However, our program is open to everyone. As you see here on the screen, this top part where it says welcome to the Arise program, we actually have a Canvas hub. So the Arise program, once you join, you get access to our Canvas, where clicking on this link there would take you to our virtual front desk. So we know during the pandemic, we still want to stay in touch with our students who are both in person and who are also taking classes online. But thank you again, Teresa, for posting our link is in the chat. You can apply there as well if you're interested and learn a little bit more about some of the events that we do. We are a support program. We are located in the Equity Center in 16E. We focus on holistic student development, and we love to connect you to other resources, and we also do cultural relevant programming. But there at the bottom, it says that we promote a safe space of accountability and integrity. So as we help you develop and keep community, whether it's with your culture, whether it's with other students, folks on campus, most importantly, we want to help you academically to be able to meet your academic goals, whether it's to transfer, graduate, or earn a certificate. Next slide. So we have great events within our program. We have peer mentors. You'll see there on the left. They will help connect you to us if there's anything that they can't answer. We're able to help as well as an Arise family. We have 3 awesome counselors who you would have access to as a member of the Arise program. We also have our financial aid support. So again, as our awesome financial aid team, you heard Rudy not too long ago. Rudy is able to join us. He joins us every Monday and virtual front desk, as I showed you before. And he's able to help via Zoom. We put you in a breakout room and just answer any questions that you might have. He knows everything, so he's great. Thank you again, Rudy. We have events, again, building community, something there we have, it's called That's Major. It's a career exploration event coming up. Sorry, this was for spring, but this fall, coming up October 20th, we have our Nursing That's Major. And we have counselors, the counselor from the nursing program and 2 professionals from the nursing field who come in and talk to us. And it's just a great way for our students, again, to meet their academic goals. We also focus on other majors. And if you're interested, again, you can click on our link there in the chat, or feel free to give us a call, get in touch with us, and we'll give you more information. But again, thank you all for your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tatasi. All right, and our next program is Calworks, and we have Anissa Alonso joining us.
Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Next slide. Our Calworks program is here to support our student parents at Mount SAC. What we do is we provide a lot of support to our students in order to be eligible for our program. Next slide. In order to be eligible for our program, you have to be a parent and have a child under the age of 18, as well as receiving cash aid from your county or TANF, which is Temporary Assistance for Needy Families. So we help our students by, we have dedicated Calworks counselors to help you with your academic, career, and personal counseling. Our counselors are here to help you with your developing your student educational plan and mapping out your classes that you need to take from start to finish. And our students, our counselors will also do progress checks with you just to make sure that you're on track and or to, to see if you need help with anything in terms of your academic journey here. And our program specialists are here to provide case management services to our students. We do a lot of advocacy, making sure that you have what you need. We connect you with a lot of on-campus resources, off-campus resources in the community. And then also we help you make sure that you are completing all your county documents or any documents that you might get from the county if you need help with figuring out what they are, what needs to be filled out. Next slide. And then one of our things that our students do get is priority registration. So that's great because our students will register the first day of registration. We also help our students pay for their books and supplies. And so anything that you need that's required for your classes, we help you pay for. We also have a tutoring center where we offer free individualized tutoring for our students. A lot of students will go for English and math, but we also offer other subjects for our students as well. And then we help our students connect with childcare resources. So if you need help finding a childcare provider for class or while the time you're in class or for study time, we help connect you with referrals, and then also making sure that your childcare is paid for your class time and your study time as well. We do offer work study opportunities through the Calworks program. So our students are able to work on campus and getting some work skills. And then we also lastly offer workshops for our students. So if you, we offer workshops that are sometimes centered around parenting and also other things as well. So if you think you qualify, you can go ahead and scan the QR code that should take you directly to our website that will go ahead and then you can fill out an application. And then that's our contact information as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our next one, which is going to be our counseling program. And joining us from counseling is going to be Tracy Ube and Dr. Jeremy Hart.
All right. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon out there. I'm representing the counseling department. Myself and Tracy are going to let you know some of the services that counseling offers. Could I have the next slide, please? The counseling program will assist you, the counseling department will assist you with academic, career, and personal counseling. We also help you develop an educational plan and look over general advising and academics and course selection. We also provide guidance with helping you transfer to university, whether that be a CSU, a UC, or a private institution. If I could have the next slide, please. We also assist you with finding your major, whether it be major exploration or deciding what might be the best major for you. We offer career assessments, both in our counseling classes as well as our counseling sessions. We help you with understanding the different programs that Mount SAC have to offer, whether that be certificate programs, associate degree programs, or as I said before, transfer degree programs. We also will refer you out to any of the great campus resources that we have that will help you achieve your educational goal. Our number one option is to support you through your academic journey here at Mount SAC. I'm going to pass it over to Tracy for the next slide.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tracy, and I'm one of the counselors here at Mount SAC. And this year, especially at Mount SAC, we really want to reach you in many different modalities because we know this has been a wild year, and you may be interested in taking classes at home, online, or visiting us on campus. So to schedule an appointment or see a counselor, all you have to do is go to our Mount SAC website, and in the search bar, you can just type in counseling, and on our home page, it'll show several options. And on this page, you can can schedule an appointment with us in many different ways. So we have our frequently asked questions because many students ask, how long does it take me to complete at Mount SAC, or which classes I should take? So this is a great page to reference as you prepare to meet with a counselor. We also have Express Zoom counseling. So if you've got a quick question, Zoom's really great because you get to share your screen and we can get that question answered for you. We also offer Zoom counseling appointments. Those are 45-minute appointments. So if you're undecided on which major or where you want to transfer to, we can help you there in that Zoom appointment. Same with our phone and in-person counseling appointments. Those are also 45 minutes. And we can assist you in reaching your educational goal. So we're always happy to help. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tracy and Dr. Harp. Our next program is our DREAM program, and Melissa Kendall is here to assist us.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me. My name is Melissa Candel, and I am the program specialist for the DREAM program at Mount SAC. We work with undocumented students who are starting at Mount SAC, be it from graduating high schools, transitioning in from adult schools, transitioning in from the non-credit side. So we're really here to support our students. In this short presentation, I'll go over a couple of the resources that we offer. So if we can go to the next slide, please. Thank you. So there are many benefits that come with joining DREAM. The resources that we offer are all listed on this slide. The ones that I'm really going to focus on are the ones that are bolded. So we offer academic, career, and personal counseling that's tailored towards the needs of undocumented students. And what that means is we have a team of counselors that work with our students, and their mission is really to understand them from a perspective of, all right, so I have a student in front of me, I know that they need more support. So how can I help them go from point A, wherever they're starting from, to point B or point C, where they want to go, considering that there are other factors that might affect their educational journey because of their immigration status. So our counselors focus on helping students navigate their academics, understand what career options they have with and without a social security number. And we also offer personal counseling that's focused on helping students navigate the world, especially considering that many of our community come from first-generation backgrounds. That's one of the resources that we have. Another one is the California DREAM Act and financial aid information resources. So oftentimes our students feel that continuing their education is not going to be possible because of their immigration status. However, the opposite is actually true. In the state of California, we have the DREAM Act, as I'm sure you all have heard a lot about it today. The DREAM Act is financial aid that makes your education possible, regardless of what Cal State, community college, or UC you go to. It's financial aid that's free money. As long as you meet the eligibility requirements, it's money that you don't have to pay back. So in our program, we actually work with Christine Santiago in order to help our students with their applications, understand the different types of financial aid, understand how to use their financial aid, and other types of questions that come about with this. And for counseling services and California DREAM Act services, the focus is really in remembering that the students that we're working with are students that have been traditionally left out of higher education. So we try our best to make sure that we go above and beyond for every student that comes our way. And the third resource that we want to highlight has to do with immigration legal services. So we're very privileged to have a team of attorneys that work with Mount SAC from an organization called Carecen. They provide free immigration related services. So if a student needs support renewing their DACA, they'll support them with that for free. If the student wants to know if they might be eligible to adjust their status, that support is available, and a number of different things as well. So for those of you that are here right now thinking whether Mount SAC is going to be the right option for you, if you're an undocumented student, know that we have a lot of supports ready to support you through the process. And if you're not undocumented, but you know somebody who is, then share this with your friend, your family member, your cousin, with whomever it might be that might need to know that they can continue their education in spite of their immigration status. So these are our resources. If we go to the next slide, I'll show you all how you can apply for a program. So our program is open to students or allies that are currently at Mount SAC. You can submit your application on our website. And once you get to our website, you'll find the link to apply on the homepage. And it's right on the top, so you can't miss it. What we see on the screen is a screenshot of that, so you should be able to find it. If you have any questions or you just want to know more about Dream, feel free to contact us. Our contact information is at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much, Melissa. Our next program is El Centro, and we have Fabian Pavon to assist us and tell us a little bit more.
Hello, everybody. My name is Fabian Pavon. I am a project expert with the El Centro program. Can you go to the next slide, please? And so El Centro is relatively new. We are about 3 years old, and our goals are to increase the educational attainment of Chicanx Latinx students at Mount SAC. Also to educate the Chicanx Latinx community and the Mount SAC community about the diversity that encompasses the Chicanx Latinx cultural community. We also provide educational, cultural, and social programming that affirms and celebrates Chicanx and Latinx community, as well as the values and also the awareness of the social, political, historical, and cultural realities of this population. Can you go to the next slide, please? And so we do all of these things by, first of all, providing a space. We're currently located within the Bridge program. And so students who sign up for El Centro have access to study areas, to study rooms. You have access to computers, to laptops. You also have access to our own specialized counselors that understand, the experiences of Chicanx and Latinx students as well. So you can take advantage of all of those things. So on top of the academic support that we have, we also have different types of cultural workshops and events. So for example, we host the Dia de los Muertos this past year. Because we were online, we did host a online Dia de los Muertos event. As you can see on the bottom right slide, we were actually able to put together an altar, virtually, and a bunch of different folks on Mount SAC, students, staff, faculty, were able to contribute to it. We were able to come together and still hold space for one another. We also take students to university tours. So for example, we would take students to UCLA for their Raza Youth Conference. We would take students to UC Santa Barbara for their Raza College Day. And we also take students to other campuses as well, even private schools. Like we took students to Pitzer College one time as well. We also have workshops where students are able to explore their own identity a little bit further. So for example, one of the events that we have every year is called "What Does It Mean to Be Latina or X?" We also try to be responsive to what's going on in the community. So we also had a workshop that had to do with tenant and immigrant rights during COVID. We've also taken students to go check out a play in East LA, and the play was called Always Running, and it was based off the book Always Running by Luis Rodriguez. And we also have a Latinx student graduation at the end of the year called Nuestra Celebración, and it's just a beautiful celebration of all of our students. And our program is open to all students who have a student ID number, and you can always go to our website and apply, and you'll be able to take advantage of all the resources and all the programs that we have available to students. Thank you all so much.